Okay, good
We're live.
morning.
Good morning, everybody.
Happy Friday, if it matters
It's
anymore that
Friday.
it's Friday or
I didn't even
Saturday.
realize
Exactly. I don't know if it matters,
it's the
honestly.
weekend. Woo.
Woohoo.
Well,
I
good
mean, it
morning,
might,
Lauren. Morning, everybody.
thanks. It might matter, I guess, because if you're working still, if
Yeah,
you're an essential employee,
like us.
yeah, we're essential. Well, no,
Okay.
we're not essential because we don't leave our houses. We're just working from
Yeah.
home. It's a little different. But yeah. Okay. So for anyone who's watching, please comment your name and where you're watching from. And wanted to say thanks to anybody who watches this again on the replay. Hope you enjoy. My name is Lauren. A little about me. I'm from the United States. Specifically, I most recently lived in Vermont, so I tell everyone I'm from Vermont because my whole family's from there, etc. I've been teaching now for 2 years, and I'm here in Bologna because I'm an Erasmus student studying teaching English. Okay.
Hi, guys. Good morning. I'm Michael. I'm from Ireland, a very small place called Cavan in Ireland. If you ever visit, it's wonderful. It's lots of lakes. If you like fishing, it's the place to go.
Okay.
I'm also living here in Bologna with Lauren, working for MIS. I've been in Bologna since September. It's a very nice city. I'm 25. And anything else? No,
You speak
pretty much it.
Irish,
I can speak some Irish, yes. So
which
today
actually,
I'll use some
yeah.
Irish words maybe.
Yeah, well, this is important because not very many people speak Irish, right?
We can all speak a little bit.
Right, but you
There's very
can,
few like native speakers, yeah. It's only
okay,
certain
but you
regions
can
of Ireland.
speak full Irish, right? Like you can speak Irish.
I can have a conversation in Irish.
Oh, okay. I thought
Yeah.
I thought your level was a little higher than that.
It's okay.
Okay. I thought you were like, I don't know, on good terms with Irish.
I mean, if I was speaking with like a native speaker, I would understand everything they say, and I
But you
can.
couldn't exactly respond.
I'm not like I can respond, but it'll be in simpler terms.
Right. Well, that's what I mean. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't like match their
No, no.
can't match their cadence
They
or match
speak it
their.
every day, and like
Yeah.
it's their first language.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are there towns in Ireland that specifically like only speak Irish?
Yeah, there's a whole region on the west coast of in Galway called Connemara, and like
Okay.
it's called the Gaeltacht region. So like it's Irish is the first language in these regions. There's one in
In,
Galway and Donegal, in Kerry, possibly a small one in Cork as well.
okay. I didn't know
Mm.
that. I've never visited Ireland, to be fair. Lived in
It's
the
very nice.
UK, but never
Mm.
made it to Ireland. Okay, so we have Carla, good morning.
Morning, Carla.
Casalecchio di Reno.
Yes,
I don't know where that is. Is
I've heard it before, Casalecchio.
well, yeah, but we have Casalecchio near us,
Oh, okay, maybe that's
but
where.
I think that's just Casalecchio. Oh no,
It's in.
no, it's the same.
Oh, very good.
So everyone
Yeah.
just shortens it, I guess, to Casalecchio. I just looked it up, but yeah.
Very nice. It's in Emilia
Okay.
Romagna, then, is it?
Yeah, yeah. It's outside of Bologna.
Nice.
Okay, good morning. Hi, Alice. Originally from
Yeah.
Venice. Ah, but you live in Treviso. I like Treviso.
Nice.
Treviso is a nice city.
I've never visited, but when this is over, I have a list of cities
Yeah.
I need to visit. Yeah.
Yeah, so Treviso's like a little further east of Venice
Of
from
Venice.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's you go into the mountains a bit more.
Mm.
I only know of it because I stayed there in the area last summer.
Hmm.
I was dog sitting for my
Dogs.
friends.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I didn't have a job and
Yeah.
I didn't have a house. So they asked me to dog sit in Italy and I was like, sure, it's somewhere to live for 2 weeks.
Nice.
Yeah. And it's in Maniago, which is a little like an hour further east from Treviso.
Is that up
It's a
near
nice.
Slovenia then? Like, are you
Yes.
close to the border? Yeah.
Yeah, well you're in the mountains, like in
Okay.
the I don't know which mountains, I always forget.
I suppose it's the Alps, is it?
No.
No?
I know that. No. I think it's the Dolomites. I
Okay.
don't know. I don't
My
know. There's
Italian
so
geography
many.
is, yeah.
I know, and there's so many different mountain ranges here that I didn't realize until moving here.
Mm. I just assumed all the north is the Alps.
Yeah, okay, so wait.
Obviously not.
Okay, so yeah, it's the Dolomites, how we would say in English, but it's Dolomites in
Ah,
Italian.
okay.
Yeah, so it is the Dolomites. Ah, okay. So Maniago is in Fuseli. No,
Not
but
really. Okay. Yeah.
it's not that far though. It's a little, when I'm looking at it on the map, it's not super far from Slovenia.
Yeah.
It's like Austria is a little further north, and then Slovenia is this way. I didn't realize how close I was. I wish I didn't have to dog sit. I would have gone to Slovenia.
That's another beautiful country I've been.
Yeah, I've never been. I know it's expensive though, a bit expensive anyway.
I thought it was cheap enough.
Yeah?
Slovenia. Yeah.
Maybe I'm thinking of Slovakia. I think Slovakia is one of those countries
Yeah.
is expensive.
Well, I suppose it's maybe as expensive as Italy, but
Yeah, maybe.
which is relatively expensive enough.
Well, northern Italy is. Southern Italy,
Mm.
no. No, no. Okay, well, today we can talk about what we're doing. We're going to talk about handy words.
Mm.
So, in this focus,
In this focus, words borrowed from other cultures, words that don't exist in English, and English words that don't exist elsewhere.
exactly. So a lot of words we use in English, we don't change them
Yeah,
from
they're
the
just,
original language.
I suppose English is really made up of a lot of stolen or borrowed words.
Oh,
There isn't.
absolutely.
Mhm.
And the majority of our words are French and German.
Yeah.
Like the majority of our nouns in English are French. When you look at the French translation, they're almost always the same
Mhm.
or very close to the root word is the same, and they just
Because yeah,
change the ending.
the root is probably from Latin in the first place. So
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Um,
But English is a mixture of Latin and Germanic languages and some Celtic. And
yeah,
then
it's a really,
in the last 200 years, all the other foreign words that have been brought in,
yeah, exactly, exactly.
travel and imperialism and everything.
Yeah, all that.
Mm.
But, and specifically, a lot of words, a lot of food words, we don't change in English.
Yeah.
I feel like those don't change the most because if they come from a specific place, we won't change it. For example, mozzarella.
Yeah.
That is mozzarella cheese from Italy. We don't change the name of that. It stays the same.
Nearly all,
We
yeah,
don't.
Italian food, like all the different types of pasta, we use them in English, the different cheeses,
Mm-hmm.
hams.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, mortadella, still
Mm.
mortadella. Um,
Parma ham.
oh, Parma ham. Okay. Yeah. I thought
Not
you were going to say Parmesan, which is the
oh,
cheese
Parmesan.
again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Parmigiano.
I mean, we say it a little differently. The
Yeah.
pronunciation has changed a bit. We call it Parmesan, but yeah, it's the same idea. So let's get into it. So we have some words. Let's try to guess which cultures these words are borrowed from.
So the
So
first one, graffiti.
I wonder if anyone of our students will know this one.
This
I
should
hope
be one we
so.
know. Yes.
Yeah, I hope so. And for us now, it's quite easy to kind of see if you're reading anything in this country or trying to speak, you can kind of see where this is from.
Yeah, it has the double consonant and it ends in a vowel. It's a very typical word.
Oh, yes, I agree, Alice. Yeah. Latin is the base of both of French, English, Spanish, and Italian. So,
And Romanian.
and Romanian.
Yeah. Have you ever listened to a Russian
Yes, I
person
have.
speaking Italian? Yeah.
Did you say a Russian person?
Yeah, they have some like Russian words and like a lot of like Italian and Spanish words. So they say like da, but then it has
Interesting.
like yeah. It is an
Yeah.
interesting language to listen to.
Oh, Sorry, I was just confusing Romanian with Hungarian. Whoops.
No,
Okay,
no,
that
no.
was my
Hungarian
fault.
is completely different. Yeah.
Well, yeah, so Hungarian is one of those languages that is a
Yeah.
singular language and doesn't
Mm.
relate to anything else. Ah, okay. So Carla, you're right. It's like urban artwork,
Urban art,
essentially.
yeah. The spray
You don't know.
paint and the
I'm
tags.
so amazed. So, all right. So then we have robot. Let's try for robot.
Robot is definitely more difficult.
Yeah.
I didn't know this one.
I don't. Oh, she's saying graffiti from Greek? Okay, maybe. Let's try for
Shall see.
robot. Any guesses for robot? What do you think, Michael?
Well, I know the answer because I I
Oh,
looked.
all right, all right. What
But
about?
before, I would have assumed like Chinese or Japanese, maybe, just because they
Okay,
are like technically advanced.
okay. So like they're
I've
like the inventors of it.
yeah,
All right. Then we have muesli.
usually.
I had never heard this word until I moved here.
What? Why
Yeah.
would you? What do you
No,
call it?
seriously.
Or you just don't have it in America?
Granola?
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I've
Yeah,
heard
we
of
call it.
granola bar,
Yeah, so the
like a
loose,
cereal bar.
yeah, when it's loose, it's just granola.
Mm.
So robot from Czech. Okay, I think
I
so.
assume, yeah.
Is Czech in English like this?
Yes, it is spelt in a funny way.
Well, it's the way they spell it. So
Yeah.
okay, and then the last one, shampoo.
Shampoo.
Oh, muesli is swit. Okay, so from Switzerland.
Swiss.
Yeah, but the place is from
Yeah.
Switzerland.
Oh, yeah.
So muesli is Swiss or it's from Switzerland. Okay, so we got some guesses. All right, let's find out. So graffiti is Italian.
Italian, yes.
I make this joke that I think everyone in Italy wants to be the next Michelangelo because of how much graffiti is in
There is
every
a lot.
city.
Yes.
Like I've never
Italians love
seen.
art. Yeah.
Yeah. And some of it's very good. Like
Some of
really
it's
cool
terrible.
big murals. Yeah, some of it's
Yeah.
terrible. But it's amazing because they'll paint the columns, for example. They'll renovate the columns or do some construction on the columns of the Portici here. And within a
Oh,
week,
yeah.
there's there's new graffiti on them. Okay, then robot is from
Yes.
is Czech.
We had Alicia got that right, I think. Yes.
Yeah.
Good. I didn't know that. No. Czech.
Yeah, and Carla probably got that right too if
Sorry.
Chico. Yeah, great. Okay, so we have graphos.
That's probably like graphic.
Ah,
Like,
okay.
yeah.
Let's
I
talk
think
about
we just
robot.
English have taken the direct word graffiti for street art from Italian.
Mm.
Mm.
Then we have, so muesli is German, which this makes
German.
sense to me. The way it's
I would have
spelled.
thought brand as well, because the most famous muesli brand is a Swiss brand, Alpen.
Oh.
Yeah, comes from the Swiss Alps. They always
Ah,
have ads of people eating muesli in the mountains.
interesting.
So I would have assumed Switzerland as well, but I was wrong.
Yeah, but the Swiss language and the German language aren't that different, are they?
Is there a Swiss language?
Yes?
I thought the Swiss, like certain regions, some of them speak German, some of them speak French, and some of them speak Italian.
There has to be.
I don't think so.
Oh my God, there isn't.
There isn't. No, there's like regions in Switzerland where some of them speak French, some of them German,
Yeah,
some
there's
of them
this
Italian.
weird language, Romansh, I'd never heard of.
Probably close to Romanian. It's a Latin language.
Interesting. I didn't know that. I
Hmm.
thought there was this. Oh, I feel very.
If I knew there wasn't a Switzerland language and I still thought muesli came from Switzerland.
Yeah. So look at you. Yeah. So German makes sense then
Yeah,
because
that makes sense.
they speak
Yeah.
German. Oh, I think it's early for us, Michael, today. And then shampoo is.
Indie.
Yeah.
Sure.
Ah, okay. I see, Alice. I see your logic now. So graphos is the root. Then you create graffiti in Italian. Yeah, because not everything in Italian is Latin. We still take from, I feel like every language still takes from other languages to create
I mean,
the entirety of it.
You can trace most modern words back to either a Latin or a Greek root.
Yeah.
Well, most European languages.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you get to other continents.
Hmm.
And the only, like, I'm sure there are a lot of native languages in South America as well that are no longer spoken or are spoken very, very infrequently.
We have a student in our school who is her grandmother is from Peru, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So she can speak like a native Peruvian language.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Spanish and Italian. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's because of obviously colonization has like eliminated so many of those languages or made them what's the word, redundant?
Endangered.
Endangered. Maybe, I guess.
Yeah. Probably not.
We're all over the place today, Michael.
Yeah.
All right, let's focus. Okay. Let's move. So this word robot. This word comes from robota, which means forced labor.
It was coined by Czech writer Karel Čapek in his play Are You Or?
Which is Rossum's
Universal Robots.
Yeah.
From 1920. Wow.
I know. So it's a really new word, which makes sense.
I would have thought robot would be a more modern word.
But think about when automation started happening. It was the turn of the century, the Industrial Revolution. And that's only when automation became an idea. And that was just for machines. You still needed people.
Yeah, to work the machine.
Exactly. So it kind of makes sense that it's such a new word. We say new.
Makes me feel a bit sad though. Forced labor. I don't
I
know. I'm
know.
picturing a robot now, like being forced to
But
work.
that's what they don't know. That's the idea,
I know.
right?
I just have in my head a
It's-
sad robot.
oh, the robot has feelings
Mm.
now. Okay, so now we're going to try with these words, but now we've given you the cultures, so you don't have to try and guess.
So we have to
All right,
match them up.
yeah. So the words we have are ketchup, potato, orange, tennis, alarm, and dad.
And the languages we have are French, Welsh, Sanskrit, Spanish, Cantonese, and Italian.
Great. So if you could try in the comments to guess which origin ketchup comes from, that would be great. Also, does anyone have any questions about the origins if they don't know where these places are? Like, or where they speak?
Sanskrit?
You don't know?
I've heard of it before, but I couldn't tell you which country.
Okay. India.
Okay, so they have Hindi and Sanskrit?
Yeah, so I think they have a lot of languages in
Yeah.
India, to be honest. It's only the official languages that we hear most about.
Similar
Okay.
to Chinese. Ketchup Spanish.
All right. Ketchup Spanish or Welsh, maybe. I know the answer to this one, so
Do you remember the Ketchup song? It was by Spanish
no.
people. It was a very popular song when I was like 10 or 12.
The ketchup
Like
song?
Ketchup. Yeah. Suppose maybe it never reached America.
Maybe. All right, so we have ketchup is French. Okay, so unfortunately, you're all wrong. Ketchup is
Mm,
Cantonese.
Cantonese. Just from China.
Yeah. Amazing, right?
Mm. It's not
All right,
one you
let's
would
try
guess.
with
No.
let's try with potato.
Oh,
Ketchup was a
Ketchup was a
Spanish.
Spanish group. That was it. Yeah, and they had a big song. I can't remember the song, but
What?
it was like two girls, I think, in the video.
Ketchup.
Yeah, it was a very catchy song. It was good.
All right, I'll have to look it up after this. All right, let's try with potato. Michael's favorite food.
My favorite food.
Do you know where the
Very
word
popular
comes
in Ireland.
from?
If I had to guess, I would say Spanish because
Okay.
they were brought over from America, and I know the Spanish did a lot of
Well,
conquest.
half of America was originally
Mm.
Mexico.
But I know they were
Or
brought over to Europe by an English Walter Raleigh.
okay. Oh, you even know the guy who did it.
Sir Walter Raleigh, yeah. He was he brought over chocolate, tobacco, and potatoes from America back to Europe.
Interesting. Okay, so we
He's
got
been
Spanish. So now we have potato Spanish.
that's what I would guess too.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, papas.
Yeah, papas or patates and yeah, exactly.
That's Spanish. Very good.
Okay, let's try orange.
Could be a bit difficult.
Yeah, I have no idea. But based on the sound that we create when we say orange, I have a guess, but I don't know.
Orange.
Yeah. Sounded a bit
And the
French to
sound,
me.
it does, yeah, the orange.
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 That's my best French accent.
Yes.
I've
Yeah, it
been
might be if it
trying.
came from the Italian, the is a bit harder. That
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
yeah.
this word is a bit difficult for some people to say
Mm,
because of the way we say zh. It's not orange. It's like orange,
orange.
orange. It's a
Orange.
very
Do you say
elongated
orange?
sound.
Orange or orange?
Orange.
Orange. I think it's orange.
I know that's weird.
Orange. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I
in
say
Ireland,
or.
the letter or R or
Orange.
orange. I don't
Doesn't
know.
sound right.
I know my Irish pronunciation of or is different to the English one.
Yeah, it's true.
Orange.
Okay, so actually it comes from Sanskrit.
Ah, how would we guess that?
I literally only know yoga words in Sanskrit.
Okay.
So my knowledge of Sanskrit is very, very low. All right,
I
let's
wonder, is that
try.
where plant originates from then as well?
What?
I wonder, does the plant originate from India, like the orange tree?
Oh, maybe.
Mm.
I mean, it's quite a tropical place. Oh, nice, Carla. Got
Carla,
it.
very good. Yes.
All right, now let's try tennis.
Tennis. What languages do we have left? French, Welsh, or Italian?
Italian. I think I remember the answer, but I don't know. I wouldn't be able to guess. I
What is
honestly,
tennis in Italian?
I don't know.
In French, I think it's tennis. Spelled very similar though.
Okay, we got tennis from Welsh.
Welsh.
So I believe, Carlotta, you are correct. Oh, no, it's French.
Ah, French. Yeah.
Tennis? Maybe.
Tennis?
I don't know if that's how you say it.
I studied French. I can't speak any of it, but I remember
I'm trying to learn French a bit. Oh, yeah, everyone said Welsh. I thought it was going to be Welsh too. But I honestly don't. My knowledge of Welsh is so.
Welsh is I've heard people speak Welsh before.
Me too.
And like there's a lot of like consonants and words are very long. It's a Celtic language as well, like similar to Irish, but it's not. It doesn't sound the same.
I know someone from Cardiff, and they speak Welsh.
Yeah, like everybody in Wales can speak Welsh.
Yeah, but not very well, but they can do it.
But they can all, yes. I think it's similar to Irish in Ireland. They can all have a conversation.
All right, we got a guess for alarm is Welsh now. Yeah, because we got Welsh or Italian.
Italian. No?
I think it's Italian because I think dad is not from Italian because all the Romance languages use like papa or pa or padre or something along those lines. It's a whole different word. I don't know. So we're getting alarm from Italian and Welsh.
Italian.
Oh my gosh, it's Italian. Yeah. Makes sense. Allarme, right? I think is the word in Italian. No, you don't know?
It's definitely a similar word. Yeah, I've seen it before.
Yeah. And it's very similar in French and Spanish. Okay, so that means that dad is the Welsh word.
Dad. Yes.
That makes sense because if it's very consonant heavy, dad.
Oh, Alicia has some knowledge here.
Look at you, Googling over here. Okay, so from the verb tenir, imperative form tenir. I think that's how you say it, tenir, because I don't think you pronounce Z's in French.
No, you never like pronounce the last one.
No. So I don't know if anybody knows this, but there's a study to talk about where words come from, and it's called etymology.
To study the origin of words and the root.
Yeah, so there's a whole in English language teaching and English language studying, you can study etymology, which is the study of the origin of words. And it's really interesting to see where and how we create language from other languages or from root words and how they all are pieced together. So I just wanted to let everyone know that etymology is kind of the study of all of this.
When you lived in the UK, Lauren, did you ever watch Countdown?
No.
No? It's a
I
game
know it
show.
though. I've heard of
Yeah,
it.
it's like a language-based game show, and there's a person on it who like has a dictionary and checks all the words. And every show, like she does a little section where she does a bit on like the origin of words and phrases and stuff. She's
Yeah.
an
Yes.
etymologist.
Yeah. Perfect. Yeah. So she's an etymologist. I would love to study etymology one day. It's so fascinating to me. But I'm kind of a language buff. All
Which is
right.
good job to be in them.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm here. Okay, so now let's guess how these words entered the English language. So we have ketchup or ketchup. So you can pronounce it either way. And we have three options here.
So option A, Chinese workers took this sauce to America in the late 1800s. Option B, the Japanese took it from China and sold it to Germany, which renamed it and sold it to Britain. Or option
Maybe.
C, Chinese sailors introduced it to British settlers in Asia, who enjoyed it for 200 years before Americans added tomatoes to it. Oh,
Ooh.
interesting. Yes.
I know. So we know it comes from China because it's
Mm.
Cantonese. So we can think about that in choosing our answer.
I never thought of ketchup without tomato, but I suppose it makes sense.
Yeah.
We call
I
it tomato
feel
ketchup.
exactly.
Yeah.
So I think ketchup is like just a type of sauce that they use
Must
in
be,
the area.
I suppose
And
B, if the Japanese took it from China, sold it to Germany, which renamed it and sold it to
I think
Britain.
that's too much. That sounds too much like a
Yeah,
conspiracy theory to me. Like it's too much effort. I think C.
Chinese sailors.
Chinese sailors introduced it to British settlers in Asia.
Alicia agrees with you. Could be C.
Okay. C.
I think, yeah, either A or C.
Yeah, I think B's a
Maybe
little bit.
C. Yeah, I like the idea of C that they added tomatoes later. Mm, that makes more sense to me.
Yeah, because also I don't know Chinese workers. I don't know if they were workers. I don't know how this works. Carla also says C. Okay, let's find out. Yeah. So it's C. So they enjoyed it for 200 years before my lot added tomatoes to it.
Yeah.
Ah. You're right. So it
Oh,
is
that's very true. Yeah.
yeah, that's a good
Mm.
that was a good logic for choosing that answer. I don't know though. All right. Now we have orange or nagaranga.
Wow.
I love that.
Orange Nicaranga. So
Okay.
is it option A? It's an old Sanskrit word which means nature's candy. Hmm. B, it means poison for elephants. Wow. Legend has it that an elephant ate a whole tree of them and died, and the tree was later discovered growing out of his belly. Or option C, Sanskrit changed to Hindi and got exported to the British Empire. Hmm.
I honestly want to say B because everything in India has a story like this.
Yes, B is a nice story, but it seems unrealistic that a tree was growing out of his belly.
No, that's not unrealistic in their culture, I swear. And I'm not
Well, yeah,
trying
that
to
is true.
like it's just the stories they have about their gods and
Yeah,
about their religion. They're just so elaborate and
all mythology
and
kind of.
they yeah, and they
Mm.
all kind of sound like this. From what I know anyway. My knowledge is
I
quite
suppose there's
small.
kind of like a moral to that story as well. It's like don't be greedy, don't
Yeah,
overindulge.
exactly. Oh, but Alice, we can only have one
Mix
answer.
of A and C. I like option C seems very realistic as well because British Empire like to steal everything.
That's true. They only stole the whole world. Sorry to all of our British friends, but It's the truth. I like A as well. It means nature's candy.
It's cute.
Okay, so yeah. Okay, so A is about the meaning of the word, but C is about how the fruit arrived in Europe.
That's very
True.
true, yes. I kind of agree with that.
Oh, sorry. Here we have A. Okay, Carla's saying A. All right, lots of mixed reviews here. Oh, yes.
Oh, it's B. So it really comes from a story about an elephant. That's
I knew it. I knew it. You gotta think sometimes. Like
yeah.
if this specific place has a story for everything, why wouldn't it have a story for an orange? That's a great
So
story, though.
Nagaranga means poison for elephants.
Oh, poor elephants. Oh, I'm sorry. I just really like being right. Okay, great. So now we have tennis, which we now
Aha.
tenir. Oh, I think we already know this answer because Alice looked it up.
We'll read the other options anyway.
Yeah.
We have option A. Tenir becomes tener, which means hold, receive. In Old French, the English pronounced it wrong and it became tennis. I suppose, yes, if you pronounce the Z, tennis.
Mm-hmm.
Henry VIII took it from France, but didn't want to use the French word, so renamed it tennis. Or tenir means represent battle. I think, yes, we know the option. Answer A.
Sorry, this is from the last one. Yeah. No elephants.
Don't give oranges, no. Apparently never.
Well, it's weird because how would an elephant, because we peel an orange to eat it as well, and elephants wouldn't. So maybe it's the rind or the outside that is poisonous to them. Okay, so here we have.
I would say it's not actually poison.
Yeah, I know.
More the story is. Carla guesses A, yes.
Yeah, I think based on the research, the previous research that Alice did for us, it makes sense. That's kind of weird that it means to hold, though, if it does.
To hold or receive. So if the ball is coming to you, I suppose you receive.
I guess, because tennis is all about like giving to someone else. Like it's about the return. You don't want it to like hold on your end of the court. You want it to return it.
Yeah.
But this makes sense as well. You're right, because if you pronounce the Z, tennis.
Like when you start studying French, you can't pronounce anything.
Yeah, I know. Even now, I can't pronounce anything, and I kind of understand how. Okay, let's move on. Now, we have some relative clauses. So let's use the words below to complete our relative clauses. So we have which, that, who, whose, lip, worse, whiskey, men, Japanese, Malay, Russian, German, Pochemuchka, Gaelic, and some insane German word that I literally am not even going to try. Backfeindischt. That's good.
I think
Michael. That sounded good. I can do the I can do the Pochemuchka.
What is Pochemuchka?
I don't know. We're gonna find out.
Oh yeah. It sounds it sounds Native American.
Maybe. So let's start with number one.
Number one. Age otori is a blank word which means to look something after a haircut. So it means.
So now we have to try to choose which word this is. Japanese, Malay, Russian, or Malay. Malay? Malay?
Malay, I think like Malaysia, Malay.
Yeah, yeah. Russian, German, Pachimuchka, Pachimuchka.
Ajatori. What kind of country do you think it sounds like? Ajatori.
You sound
I
all
would,
Italian now.
I would guess Japanese.
Yeah, me too. Because age, it's like otori. Like they always,
Yeah, that kind
we
of.
say it really quickly.
It sounds
It's
Japanese.
really hard to know because Japanese writing is entirely different than English writing.
Mm.
So I guess this would be the pronunciation of the way they say it. Or it could be age otori.
Yeah, that sounds very Japanese.
Yeah, age otori. Okay, one. Oh, good. So we have one. Japanese, which
Oh wow.
worst? Let's try it. Let's go. Nice. How
Oh,
did you guys have done
excellent.
this before? No, I'm
That was
kidding.
good. Yeah. So ajatori
Nice.
is a Japanese word which means to look worse after a haircut. This is a good word.
I think it's going to be ageatori. I
Ageatori.
really do.
I
Of
always
course.
think I look worse after a haircut.
Really? Oh my gosh, I'm the
Yeah.
opposite.
It takes me like a week to feel okay with it.
No. Oh my God, I love getting haircuts. But you have to have, for me, you have to have a hairstylist. You have to have someone you trust to make you look good.
For me,
Okay, let's try number 2. Blank in blank is a face that is badly in need of a fist.
nice. That's
Okay.
an excellent word then, yes.
Oh, I can't wait to hear it.
I know lots of faces like that.
Do you?
Yes.
That's so mean. Because I wonder if it means, oh my gosh.
I would say the appearance, just when you look at the face and you're like, oh.
Okay,
Yes,
yeah,
I agree.
great. Oh
German
no,
is
that's
full of those.
extremely hard to spell. Totally
I
agree.
can't believe, yeah, did he get it right?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's impressive. But yes, German has
Okay.
lots of those words, those long words that are like small, put together.
Yeah, there's a whole list of words in other
Mm.
languages that we can't explain in English, and a lot of them have to do with emotions. They're really great. Yeah, Alice, I actually don't know if it's a bad-looking person or if it's a person that you don't like.
I think it's a person, yeah, that you look at and you just instantly don't like. Not that they're
Yeah.
not attractive or whatever. It's just that kind of mm, gives you that feeling,
Yeah,
the kind of
maybe.
smugness or something on them that you
All right,
hate.
let's try number 3.
The screub in something is the itchiness overcomes your upper before you take a sip of.
Oh, I already know
That's,
this one.
I think I know this one too. Yes.
And I think I know where it comes from because it makes sense. At least I think it makes sense. I could be wrong.
No, I think it. I have a good
What do you
feeling about this.
think? Where do you think it's from? I think it's Gaelic.
I think it's Gaelic. Yes. Scottish, not Irish.
Yes, I know. I know the difference now. Celtic and Gaelic. I learned the
Irish.
difference when I lived in the UK, honestly.
Well, Irish is not Celtic. We say
Well,
Irish
right.
or
But
Gaelic.
like, yeah, but the regions. So
Oh yeah.
Celtic is from Ireland, Gaelic is from Scotland.
Well, Celtic can be Ireland or Scotland. We're like a Celtic people, or it's a Celtic tradition that can be from
Okay.
Ireland, Wales, or Scotland.
Okay.
Maybe Russian.
All right, so we have Russian, that, and whiskey. Okay, and then we have Gaelic, that, lip, whiskey. I think this
I
one's
agree.
the
Yeah.
winner.
Screab in Gaelic is the itchiness that overcomes your upper lip before you take a sip of whiskey. See
So
the
funny.
spelling of whiskey. When there is no E, it's a whiskey that comes from Scotland. When there's an E, when it's Whiskey, it comes from Ireland or America.
Really?
Mm. Scottish whiskey has no E in the spelling.
I had no idea. Hold on. I'm writing this for our friends here.
If you see a bottle of whiskey, you can tell where it's from then, from the spelling.
Interesting. I thought it was just like a preference.
I think the Japanese whiskey as well is no E, but I'm not sure.
Okay, so let's try number 4. In blank, a blank is a person blank asks a lot of questions. I think I know this one, but I don't know what country. Actually, I do. I think.
If I had to guess the country, I might guess Russian.
Yeah, I think so too. But I don't know.
Just because in my head, the Russians don't like you asking a lot of questions.
Yeah, that's logic, right?
From American movie propaganda, I'm not sure.
No, I think it's true. Okay, look, Ali Che didn't even bother to spell the whole thing. That's okay. Totally understandable. Yeah, as a person that asks a lot of, I think this is definitely correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I bet this is, okay, so now that I know it's Russian, I bet this is Pokhmuka.
Very good. That was a good effort, I think.
Well, when I lived in Poland, you kind of like pick up some of these.
Yeah, pronunciations.
You're just guessing, yeah. Same.
Me too. Yeah.
All right, so let's try number 5, then the last.
So manja is a word to describe the childlike,
coquettish
behavior of women. Something goal is to elicit sympathy and pampering from. I know this one because I seen a documentary about it.
Really?
It still goes on. There's like cafes where women dress up as like Hello Kitty outfits and all this kind of like a child's doll and act like babies, and men come and like give them money. It's very strange.
There's something like that in Japan as well. They call them maid cafes. So you dress up as a maid.
Was this not the Japanese?
No, this isn't Japanese because we've done that one. But similar culture, I think, because a similar area of the world as well.
Oh, yes. I forgot about the word.
Forgot about where we're coming from here. I think it's a melee.
Must be melee, yes. Melee word to describe the childlike behavior of women.
So if we're talking about women, we use the word whose. Yeah, good, Alice. Melee word whose goal is to. Very good. Melee, whose, and men. Okay, great. Okay. So I would like to know, just from our students for the last minute that we have of class here, are there any words that you know that don't exist in English, but exist in another language and we use in English?
So words that we've like taken from another language.
Yeah. Yeah. So we talked about some at the beginning of class. So coquettish would be like childlike. And it has to, yeah, like, or flirtatious. So synonym of coquettish is like flirtatious. It also kind of means a little sexual.
Interesting.
Uh, yeah, I think it sounds like it's a French word for
Yeah,
sure.
French are very flirtatious as well.
Okay, good. So hamburger. It's a German
Should be.
word. Good. Yeah, because of Hamburg.
I think so, yeah.
I mean, maybe. I don't
Yeah.
know. It's interesting to think.
Yes. It is interesting to think where the words come from.
Yeah, like I know a couple, like for example, in English, we use the word pierogi from Polish, but the word pieroga, which is the singular in Polish, is just their word for dumpling.
Okay. Yeah.
But we in English say pierogi because that makes us understand that the word comes from Poland. It's a Polish dumpling.
I know
So,
from
oh
Irish,
yeah,
we have brogues, burlesque. Very good.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, we have brogues. Okay,
Brogues,
great.
lore.
So unfortunately, that's all the time we
That's
have
fine.
for today. Yeah, we could probably talk about this forever, to be
Mm,
honest.
it's an interesting topic.
Um, it is. But thank you all for your
Yes.
participation.
Thanks very much for
Um,
watching and commenting.
yeah, thanks. And we'll see you again soon, okay?
Bye, guys. Thanks very much.
Bye, everyone.